Welcome to Allstate Arena. Big week. Thanksgiving just a couple of days away. And let's get ready for it with some nice hockey. Let's talk about our Illinois Bone and Joint Institute starters and scratches. We restore the health and quality of lives. Andrew Gordon on the left, Zach Kassian on the right, Jordan Schroeder in the middle. On defense, Chris Tanev and Mark Matheson. Eddie Lack the nod in net. Scratches tonight, Zach Miskovic, Peter Anderson, Patrick Mullen, Michael Davies, Guillaume Debian, Alex Friesen, Stefan Schneider, and Taylor Matheson.
Allstate goaltender matchup. Allstate, Chicago's own good hands. Eddie Lack, for the second time this season, will get a start against Milwaukee. He did not finish in the first meeting. Jeremy Smith will make his first start for Milwaukee against the Wolves. He picked up the win in relief, as it was a wild 7-4 Admiral win to kick off the Amtrak rivalry. It's back between the Wolves and Admirals for the 2012-13 season. The winner, the 12-game regular season series, captures the Amtrak rivalry trophy. Amtrak, enjoy the journey. Stopping behind the net. Tanev takes it from there. Rodin. Pass was behind him. Grabbed by Longtray. Crosses the enemy line. Leaves it off. Sterling, a quick release. He scores! Brett Sterling gives the Wolves the early lead. His team leading fifth of the year.
What a play. This is obviously a great shot from a guy that could score in this situation, but what a play by Nathan Longtray as he catches up with the puck. This puck is sent out. It's an errant pass from Chris Tanev. Not sure if it's ahead or behind, but anyway, what ends up happening is Longtray will catch it, makes a strong play. He drops back 3 guys into the slot area, and by him doing that and driving through, he leaves it off for Sterling, and there's a big screen and an excellent release by Sterling, top shelf on the glove side.
I don't know that I've ever heard you say that about Chris Tanev. It happens so rarely, it works out for a Wolves goal.
Exactly that. And the Wolves need to be stronger in that respect. They've got some new bodies in different positions trying to get something going, and there's a fast carom off the boards. Not enough room on the back end for Hadar to stuff it in, but I like what I see in front of the net. I believe that's Kassian trying to get to the loose puck.
Andrew Gordon controls off the face-off. One of the things Scott Arneal did change up on the power play tonight. New personnel working the half wall. A couple of players that were there prior just weren't running the offense the way he wanted to see it, so he's made some adjustments. Rodin will work the half wall on one power play, Hadar on the other. Rodin is out there now. Gordon controls in the corner. Rodin getting some help. Brett Sterling takes it away to Jordan Schroeder. Schroeder across to Kanat. He'll go to the right side with Rodin. Down low for Sterling. Out is the Gordon shoots, he scores! Andrew Gordon has scored a goal at home in 4 straight games.
Yikes. That's a beauty. Some really good puck movement and exactly what you have to have happen, and think in my eyes. If you're making plays cross-crease, you need a guy in position, whether he's on the left side or right side, but a guy that's on his forehand, and Andrew Gordon ends up being that guy. Here's Rodin down low. Heck of a pass by Brett Sterling. Almost a no-look blind backhander, but look at Gordon. Right-handed shot, and pow. Lots of room to put it home. How do you know it's his hand?
Kassian behind the cage. Kassian moves away from Jarvinen. Matheson, the former Admiral, will give it to Tanev. Back to Matheson. Look, puck movement here by the Wolves. Starting the second strong. Shot by Matheson, he scores! The water bottle jumps, and the Wolves jump out to a 3-0 lead.
What a job in front of that by Zach Kassian, and there's been a lot of talk about that position too. Guys standing in front and paying the price. And that's a nice little wrister by Mark Matheson. It has eyes, but you mentioned it. How about the passing? This is 5-on-5. The Admirals just standing around, didn't do very much. And there's this Matheson shot, didn't hit anything, but look at the screen in front. Terrific. Schroeder and Kassian parked in front. Smith, a great goaltender, did not see that at all.
Calling that the second scoring chance for Milwaukee in this game, and now they have another one. Light on in front, off the glove of Eddie Lack. Big stop in the slot there by Eddie Lack. This one wide off the backboards. Ekholm, little head fake, wrists it, and they score. It might have gone off of Lack and in, and Milwaukee gets some life on the redirect out in front, perhaps Mueller.
Well, a negative thought is the fact that this is the first shift in how long, and they score on it. And they get a little sustained pressure and move the puck around, and defensively the Wolves a couple of times get out of sorts. There's the redirect, no doubt about it. It is a beauty. Just a little wrist shot through. That's a smart thing from Ekholm, and that is touched. I thought it was a player further away, but Mueller beside Eddie Lack will extend his stick and redirect this puck down. Wow, what a wonderful redirection. Connaughton not really in bad position, but behind the player, giving him the opportunity to get his stick in front of the net.
So Mueller's team leading 6th of the season has Milwaukee on the scoreboard, and now within 2. Now across the line, Cassian to Jordan Schroeder. Trying to give it back to Cassian, but out of reach. Jordan to Tanev. Across now, Mark Matheson. Schroeder picks up. He'll leave it off to Matheson. Tanev from the right point, looking towards Schroeder in the backhand. And shoots and scores! A spinorama! Looking like an 18 that Billy played with.
I will tell you what, I really like, we're seeing something a little bit different, I believe. And a lot of opposing teams do this to the Wolves. They utilize the high slot. And Jordan Schroeder in this game about 2 or 3 times has had an opportunity like this. What a beautiful play by Tanev, and a pass right through into the slot. And how about that spinorama drop? A little bit of traffic in front, which certainly impedes the eyesight or vision. There's Cassian in front, and I'm not sure Smith really collects the puck. But I love the defense moving it back, and Schroeder going up into that vicinity and area to become available also. The Wolves are doing a nice job of working that area of the ice.
Would you call that Savardian-like?
There's only one another. But yeah, no, you're right.
Bouncing around. Schroeder out to center for Sterling. Sterling down the left side, looking to wrist it home. And a block by Smith. Shoving is Ekholm and Sterling. Getting no one to eat.
And we got Markstrom in San Antonio.
And now a chance to go to Schroeder, looking for 2 off the glove. And now we got a penalty as Ellis cross-checked into the net by Zach Cassian. And those two were teammates together with the Windsor Spitfires. At one time, won a couple Memorial Cups together.
Yeah, absolutely. And this, not that it looked dangerous, but let's look at the play as it developed. It ends up being a pretty good slapper here, although the puck, I believe, rolls. Not bad, but the puck did not come off the stick the way you wanted. In front of the net, there is Ellis, and he gets, get out of the way. I'm going after that loose puck in the corner, and it's a lot easier to go in when you're not around. Referee standing there calls a cross-check immediately.
So Milwaukee will get their second power play of the night. They had a 55-second power play in period number 1 that the Wolves were able to kill off, and the Wolves will clear it from here. The Wolves have killed off 11 of 12 in the last 4 games. And the PK, Mueller now. Back in a shot kicked away. Rebound, Pusanen scores. And an early power play goal for Milwaukee has them within 2 as Pusanen gets his 2nd of the year.
Game is not over. And why does it look so easy for opposing teams? Bad penalty by Zach Cassian. That's happened a number of times, and you just can't take a bad penalty like that when you've got some pressure. No need for it, and it'll cost the Wolves. Penalty killing has suffered this year too, and boy, that's just a loose puck. Aaron Puck, Pusanen, no one around him in front on the backhand too, just chinks it over the glove of Eddie Lack, and just a 2-goal lead again. They're turning around here with a couple of big shifts again.
So Milwaukee and the Wolves both 1 for 2 on the power play. Took 2 shots for the Admirals to capitalize there. Gala trying to center out in front. Back to him, and now Matheson will take it. Mark Matheson ahead to Brett Sterling. One of 4 Wolves players with multiple points in this hockey game. Off the stick of Rodin, grabbed by Matheson. Now Rodin crossing in to Brett Sterling. Sterling walking, firing, he scores! His 2nd of the game! A tough angle and a big break there for the Wolves. Back in front by 3.
I saw this go off the body, and this is just a poor effort by Hellberg. I'll tell you, Dean Emerson has switched goaltenders. If he knew his team was going to get a goal in the first couple of minutes, he might not have done this, because I'm not sure how much confidence this team has in this goaltender. This is just an awful goal. Good play, shoot it on net, but watch this go in off the equipment, the side, right through What are you doing laying on the ground already? Stand up and face the puck. That is unbelievable. A big goal for Brett Sterling to get them up again by 3, and that's what we were just talking about. You know, you get scored upon, 2-goal lead now, come right back from strong shifts, and Sterling lights the lamp.
Setting in, tackle gets to it. And Zotto was looking for another punishing hit. So that's Ebbett catches up with Echo. Now the other way, Mueller will hand it off. Selene, a shot stopped by Lack. Rebound, and Mueller scores his second of the game.
Just following up. Smart and simple. Shot from the angle, stop, and nobody there to clean up the mess. A couple of goals by Mueller because of his positioning around the goal. And he starts with the rush, and he'll drive right to the net as available. The shot comes through, and he gets a second attempt at it. Somewhat of a break, I think, after the Lack stop. It'll go to him. Celine's shot. There's the block. Yeah, it goes off Tanev and then goes back to Mueller. So Mueller has the first attempt to swat at it. Doesn't get much on it. Then it hits Tanev's boot. And it goes right back to the forehand of Mueller, and he has an empty net.
Face off on the stick side of Lack. Mueller pulled it back to the line. A quick shot by Ellis. Broken up. Now Pusanen shot at the outside of the net. It caroms around towards Ellis. Hadar ties him up. Matt wants to keep it along the rail. And time will run out. Back in the win column as they defeat the Admirals 5-3 to pick up their 8th win of the year.
Well, a big victory. Awfully nice to see 5 goals scored in this game for the Wolves, and a really a good effort, I think, all the way around. We saw some terrific offense. Quite honestly, the Wolves, unfortunate not to score probably about 3, 4, 5 more goals with some of the attempts. Jeremy Smith made a couple of unbelievable saves, and this easily could have been a lot worse, I think, for the Admirals. I thought the Wolves dominated at times. It was good to see.